Okay, this is Dewey, and yeah, it looks like a fairly well fleshed out environment that could work. Um, got the office chair in there, which is good. Probably want to get a texture on that as well. I think I really struggled getting everything to show up in Maya because you've put your textures all over the place. So all of your textures should be in the source images directory. And if we look in here, um, so now you've got these two different project folders, and some of your textures are in your source images directory. But then you've got a bunch of stuff under materials, and then all in separate folders. And then you had other stuff on your desktop, like this bookshelf thing. If you look here, and I go into that, I can't, this H drive document settings mic desktop. So obviously I don't have access to that because that's a local file on your computer. So get all of your texture images into the source images directory of the project you're working within. That's really key. You've got one light source. You might want to put a window in. I would suggest a different texture on the walls than the floor. It looks like flooring, so it works well for the floor. But I think you need to do something different for the walls. Put in some windows, maybe some other lights. The books are quite large for if you compare it to the size of the character, like each of those would be, you know, like a big encyclopedia or dictionary or something, and they're all about the same size. So maybe you want to vary the sizes a little bit, or maybe scale the. I would kind of, take this and just scale the whole thing down some. I think just get it a little bit more human sized. D and V, middle mouse drag there. You know, maybe something more like that. Looks a little bit more to scale for a person. You know. Um, and yeah, and I think getting some colors and textures on the other objects would be good. But yeah, so you've got some basic stuff in there. I think you could take it further, and then make sure all your source images are in your source images directory.